Welcome to the Perfection Selection, a Creamer Cats TV.
If you like old movies, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget to click the like button to preserve our movie heritage for future generations. Hello YouTubians, here's one of my favourite silent movie card sets, which came out over 90 years ago. It contains lots of your favourite legends from that exciting time, but it also includes a few names of actors who you might not have heard of, whose stars once shone brightly but have now faded away into obscurity, like Mary Miles Minter. She at one stage, believe it or not, rivalled even Mary Pickford. But who remembers Minter these days? She, along with many other stars from that time, became embroiled in a high-profile scandal, and soon after she decided to call it quits and retire from movie acting forever, at the tender age of 21 years old. In fact, by the time this card set came out in 1924, her career was over. According to Wikipedia, most of her films are now lost. If you notice any movie names on the backs of these cards that aren't on the movie database or Wikipedia, please let us know in the comments, because you never know, you might make an important discovery. Maybe one of you out there will find a whole stash of Mary Miles Minter movie reels hidden away in your house somewhere, triggering a minty revival. Here we have Pola Negri, whose life off-screen was as dramatic and dangerous as that of her on-screen characters. No introduction is necessary for Mary Pickford, America's sweetheart. And then we have the Talmadge sisters, including Constance and Norma. Despite being one of the most glamorous actresses of the Roaring Twenties, few people remember her today. Her popularity in the Jazz Age is reflected in the enormous number of trade cards that she appears on. Remember, cards like these were put inside packets of everyday household items such as chocolate, tea, soap and cigarettes. It was in the company's best interest to feature the stars that their customers adored the most and would come back for. In the days when radio broadcasting was experimental and television hadn't even been invented, people avidly collected and swapped cards like these at the dawn of our great modern age, harking back to the days when their Victorian forefathers filled their scrap albums with colourful printed scraps and miracle cure medicine trade cards. This was the early 20th century version of social media and viral marketing, more than 80 years before the advent of the internet and cute viral YouTube cat videos. Here we have someone who would later inspire none other than Elvis Presley. Obviously not his voice, of course, because he was a silent movie star, but his seductive look and the way he carried himself, his style. Okay, that's the end of part 1, folks. See you in part 2, where I've saved all the best bits till last. After watching that part, you might want to click on the other video to complete the series. Now that you've seen that video, why not get your own creative juices going by watching these epic videos of original relics from one of the most creative decades in human history, the Roaring Twenties. Start by clicking on the first video to see some of the greatest 20s icons adorned in the most imaginative fashions from the gateway between the old world and the new. Click on the second image for an animated story of one of the first rebellious youth movements, the Flappers. Although the Flappers famously rejected the older generations, that didn't stop them from resurrecting fashions from ancient glittering civilizations.